Welcome back for our Read Aloud, boys and girls. The title of our story today is An Earthworm's Life. It says written and illustrated by John Himmelman. He both wrote the words, so he was the author, and he drew the pictures, which tells us he is the illustrator. He did both jobs. All right. In spring, an adult earthworm leaves its egg case in an underground burrow. 2 months later, a baby earthworm hatches from its egg. It crawls out of the egg case. Look at that. So the earthworm leaves the eggs where the worms hatch out of. My pages are sticky. The young earthworm tunnels through the soil. At night, it feeds on dead leaves. Look at that. He's burrowing through the dirt. Sometimes the earthworm eats soil. The soil goes through the earthworm body and it comes out as a pile of round balls called castings. By fall, the earthworm is nearly full grown. It pulls dead plants into its burrow. Look at that. The earthworm eats the plants until winter. Then it is time to sleep. Spring rains bring the earthworm back to the surface. Look at that. So you can see right here, the earthworm is burrowed underground where he is sleeping while there's snow on top. Does anyone remember what we call that when you sleep, when the snow is on the ground? We call that hibernating. There are a lot of animals and bugs that hibernate during the winter. When a hungry mole comes near, the earthworm snakes away. The earthworm begins to look for a mate. It finds one outside a nearby burrow. Soon part of the earthworm's body bulges with eggs. Look at that. A ring full of eggs come loose. The earthworm slips out of it. The ring becomes an egg case. The earthworm leaves it behind. I wonder what will happen to that egg case. When the earthworm comes above ground, a robin grabs it. The robin struggles to pull the earthworm out of its tunnel. What do you think the robin's going to do with the worm? Yeah, the robin's going to eat it. It's going to be maybe it's lunch or it's dinner. Or maybe not. The earthworm is strong and the robin gives up. One summer night, heavy rain falls from the sky. By morning, the earthworm's burrow is filled with water. It searches for a drier place to live, but it gets stranded on a basketball court. Ooh, that happens on our playground, doesn't it? We like to go around and pick up the earthworms and put them back into the grass. A young boy picks up the earthworm, just like many of you do, and he puts it in a garden. The earthworm spends the rest of the summer tunneling among roots and eating soil. When cold weather returns, the earthworm sleeps underground. Do you remember what that word was again? When they sleep during the winter? Yeah, hibernating. It's a big word. In spring, the earthworm begins a new journey. Check that out. Thank you for watching today's Read Aloud. I'm wondering if you have seen any earthworms recently. We've not had a ton of rain yet, but as our rainy season picks up, I am sure you will see more earthworms emerge around your house and in our community. Thanks for watching.